To our dearest HPC3 instructor, Ma'am Kara Angela Kiko, good day, Ma'am. I am Lovely Socaldito from 2HMC, the first reporter of Group 1 under Lesson 1, Use and Access Common Business Tools and Technology. My topic caters all about business tool meaning, group names, criteria to identify a business tool, finding the tool, the register, as well as its description, and a general set of guidelines that most businesses should collect. Business tool is any asset that helps or assists the organization to achieve its stated aims or objectives. It could either be an application, system, or methodology that helps a business operate effectively, maintain a competitive position, as well as improve performance. Apart from that, business tool has various types that may be used in a business, varying in size, complexity, danger, and importance to the business operation. Common examples of business tools are digital camera, mobile telephones, pagers, mice, keyboards, knowledge, scanners, photocopies, notebooks, brochures, information software, batteries, order-taking handhelds, laser pens, manuals, facsimile, wiki, dictation machines, email, and the business website. There are several criteria that can be used to identify and classify a business tool, and most businesses will use a combination of these criteria to establish the classification of an individual tool. Once identified, the tools needs to be considered as a group, and it is logical to provide the name for the list that recognizes the importance of the group. These are portable and attractive tools, significant small items, and significant small tools. Portable and attractive tools state that the item is portable and probably does not have a fixed location. It also states they are attractive, meaning they could be a target for theft or excessive use. Significant small items are small items that they can be easily lost and significant to the business. Significant small tools, on the other hand, are items that ordinarily required for a worker's job function, including but not limited to equipment that ordinarily has no licensing, insurance, or substantive storage cost. Regardless of the group name that is identified, it is important to note that the tools represent an investment to the business, require control as their use or loss can represent a significant cost to the business, and will generally require training to prevent damage to the user or the business, attractive in terms of cost as well as the potential thief, and are often portable, so they are susceptible to damage and loss as a direct result of their portability and the exact location of a tool at any time. The criteria to identify a business tool. One criteria is the asset value, another could be the usage. Mobile phones, for example, can be very expensive to buy or are sometimes free, but the cost of calls or internet charges can be frightening. Another is the portability of the asset. Mobile phones and portable computers are small and easily mislaid or concealed. A computer monitor can also be very expensive, but it is not very portable or easily removed, as they are often secured in place, which makes quick removal a challenge. Therefore, monitors may be excluded from the tool list because they do not present a risk. Lastly is the training necessary to use the tool efficiently and safely. Although most tools require some training, the tools in this group often have a wide range of functions and capabilities. That is why some level of training is required to be able to commence item usage. Finding the tool register. These items are portable, that it needs to be a register of the tools that are owned and available within the business. The register needs sufficient information to ensure the tools are locatable and identifiable, thereby ensuring the correct tool is identified. Each business will have different requirements, but there are a general set of guidelines that will identify the data that most businesses should collect. The actual selection of data to collect varies depending on the size of the business that allows greater resources to be used in the process and the nature of the items and the business. Tool. Each tool needs to be identified and described, and this is especially important where there are multiples of the same tools. Every asset must be described in a register to ensure that the asset can be identified, and it must therefore follows that each business must create a set of guidelines as to what constitutes a good asset description. There are also various methods to record the details of restoring some details. The simplest is the paper approach, where all the details are recorded in a book and asset register. This can be stored under the control of an officer of the business. Spreadsheets are excellent tools to record the required details. This can be easily constructed to suit the individual needs of the business and changed to suit changing needs. They can be password protected or secured using other methods to ensure the quality of the data, allowing many people to view the document and only a few to edit. Electronic document, on the other hand, is as simple as word processing files that requires a little more effort to construct, but once done are very excellent tools. Meanwhile, the electronic formation can be constructed in a multi-access approach where employees can easily locate and view the file to find the required information, but they cannot alter or edit the document. The ease of access makes the electronic format much more attractive than the book approach, which can only be accessed by one person at a time. There are also purpose-designed database software packages that store and manage the details for each asset. These are flexible packages that can be configured to suit the needs of the business. The description. Every asset must be described and registered to ensure that the asset can be identified. Therefore, it must follow a set of guidelines as to what constitutes a good asset description. There are many criteria and rules that can be established for the various types of assets. These types of description includes brand or manufacturer, model or name, purchase date, supplier, warranty expiry date, purchase price, department, physical location, serial number, asset number, color, warranty responsibility, and other non-attached items that form the tools such as cables, power supply, lens, memory cards, and mice. Serial numbers. Most tools have a serial number that is attached to the device as part of the manufacturing process. These are generally globally unique so that no two serial numbers should be the same, and they will identify each item. As they were created by the manufacturer, they are cheap and require very little effort. Unfortunately, they convey a great deal of information to the manufacturer about production runs and assembly teams and quality approval teams. Much of the information is unknown outside organization, and so they provide very little usable information as to the asset or tool. A serial number does not identify the tool without context or other information. Asset number, on the other hand, although this can be very useful, especially in a large business, the process requires a great deal of effort to establish and maintain. The business needs to establish the rules that identify the asset, and each of the tools needs to so identified before it can be used. Some businesses will attach their own asset or serial number. The advantage of this is that the number created for each asset has identification within the number. In some cases, stickers can be attached to the inside of the assets, but in others, the number can be attached on the chassis or body of the device. Barcodes, however, the asset number can be encoded into a barcode that can be easily scanned to maintain records. These have the advantage of certainty in the elimination of data entry error. The business needs the equipment to be able to create these codes and attach them to the tool. Although these are randomly created, it is still simply a matter of attaching the barcode to the item, recording the tool and the associated barcode. Again, there are specialist asset control programs, but many businesses use Excel as a list and database management tool. The radio frequency identification tags, also known as RFID, are electronic tags that can be attached to items that will communicate with electronic scanning systems that will allow individual items to be identified while in groups. While barcodes require individual item scanning, items with RFID tags can all be put in a bag and passed through a scanner, and each will be identified at a reasonable distance. In a reasonable size business, it may be possible to locate the exact physical location of every tool that has an RFID tag attached. Storage location. There are many places that can be used to store an item: a desk drawer, cupboard, storage locker, or cabinet. The location needs to be identifiable so there can be certainty as to the tool's correct storage location. Cabinets can be numbered or identified where there is a possibility of confusion because they are similar in appearance. Shelves and boxes can also be identified with labeling systems to indicate a unique storage location to ensure the tools are stored in the correct locations, and the correct location can be found. Identification numbering can be used to provide some indication as to the location of the storage items.
I'm Jerry Angie from the Veteran. I'm here to report about the 7 most popular hotel management software for hotel chains compared. Easy in keeping by Graysoft. Graysoft released its first web-based application in 2005, and since then it has been installed more than 1,500 times. There are types of pros, cons, and cost. Pros: run front desk operation, analyze and secure data, choose different reservation in entry screen to fit property types accordingly. Cons: report bugs within the system and difficulty reaching customer support, fix other issues found during use. Cost: most interesting, can enlist in a free 14 days trial. Comes in their different package: base, advanced, and premium. Is front desk. Is listed as the second most popular hotel management software in our directory, second only to industry judgment Oracle. There are types of is front desk: Rust, cons, cost. Rust: users praise the system for being easy to use and having a 24/7 live support team to fix any system issue that crops up. Cons: complaint from reviewer focus on a lack of customization on or same random glitch and error, but event hosts are heavily cut-wind by praise for the software. Cost: Easy Front Desk offer a free 30 days trial for hosts who want to try out the software first. Guest Tracker is a reliable and widely adopted hotel software option that has been serving customers for under 20 years. Rust: in a 100% cloud-based property management software (PMS) system, promising accessibility across keyboards and desktop with a list Windows 7, 8. With its convention free online booking system and one-step reservation process, you can craft unlimited room types and rate screen for availability and take in booking from your website as well. Create packing rates process, group booking, and even logs up reservation history. Cons: Guest Tracker cloud-based format comes with the typical issues and concern that comes with industry judgment or post. User-based the system for being easy to use and having a 24/7 live support team to fix any system issues that crop up. Cons: complaint from reviewer focus on a lack of customization on same random glitch and error, but events are heavily cut-wind by praise from software. Cost: is Front Desk offer a free 30 days trial from those who want to try out the software first. Guest Tracker is a reliable and widely adopted hotel software option that has been serving customers for over 20 years. Is a 100% cloud-based property management software (PMS) system promising accessibility across keyboards and desktops with at least Windows 7 to 8. Guest Tracker cloud-based format comes with the typical issues and concerns that comes with cloud computing, the needs for a dependable internet connection, and potential security threats. Cost: a 30 days free trial is available. Cost depends on your number of rooms and can vary between $750 for up to 20 and $7,950 for up to 400 rooms. MSI Cloud DM describes itself as a property management system that provides the functionality of PMS software but without the large upfront investment required. Just like how intuitive and user-friendly the software is. The customer service is solid and helpful and enjoy being able to access the software from anywhere because it is cloud-based. Several users reported some initial glitch and none of which turned out to be showstopper, but they proved to be a bite of an early obstacle. If SI Cloud PM doesn't offer racing, you'll have to fill cut from form to request a demo. Then hotel change gravity to this hotel property management solution because it is numerous features and details reporting option. With a main focus of flexibility, OpenHotel enables user with standout feature like a drag and drop take chart for room, assignment and a rates availability, tap to check room availability as well as if they need to be cleaned. Despite being tailored for smaller and mid-size hotel, OpenHotel is used by many chain hotels such as Bed Webster. Cost: OpenHotel's PMS cost for to room month along with a 501 times setup fee. Free support also available. Opera Clouds by Oracle. Oracle Opera Clouds is another reliable solution and is used by more than 40,000 properties and more than 5 million rooms. Benefit of using range from a mobile check-in and check-out system for front desk employee may be able to escort guests up to their rooms for an extra touch of hospitality to alert for housekeeping staff when guests check out. So last, Room Master by Enquist. Used by more than 5,000 hotels around the world, Room Master by Enquist is another great option for chain hotel. Is serious about your hotel's security, listing it as one of their first standout solution feature. Note issue with the user interface, finding it outdated and difficult to use, and there is a chance for each other booking process through third-party OTAs. Is a single price purchase license and is base number of rooms. So lahi gyud ang mga kaning lahi gyud ang kanang mga most popular hotel management about sa mga software hotel change kanang pakumpara-kumpara nga na og lahi-lahi sab ang mga kaning types of software nga na. So all to.
Good day everyone, my name is Jitli Bola Bola to HMC. Easy Front Desk, an on-premise hotel management solution that caters to hotels, motels, resorts, vacation rentals, and more. It offers a range of integrated modules which includes tools for front and back office management, group booking, housekeeping, banquet, minibar and guest relationship management, ways of easy in keeping, one-stop shop for hotels and lodging properties. The software combines all aspects of the business into a single application, such as reservation, booking engine, channel manager, email marketing, point of sale, and payment processing. Cloud PM, a cloud-based property management solution primarily targeted at hotels and other business in the hospitality industry. The software enables the hotel owners and manager to accept online reservation, monitor routine business activities, and manage multiple properties using a single web-based interface. OpenHotel full-featured PMS in the cloud, powerful and full-featured but easy to learn. Live support training classes and dozens of videos. Oracle Hospitality Opera Cloud Property Management, a cloud-based mobile-enabled platform for next-generation hotel management. Part of the Opera Cloud Hospitality Platform, Opera Cloud offers an intuitive user's interface, comprehensive functionality for all areas of hotel management and secure data storage. Room Master by Inquest, a cloud-based property management solution suitable for hotels including chains, independent hotels, business hotels, boutique properties and resort hotels of all sizes. On-premise deployments are also available. Telephone, simplest example of business tool that can be present in a non-business use example. Business calls to suppliers and customers are obviously part of the job of many people, but obviously a telephone call to a relative in another country is not.
I report the part of the use, access common business tools and technology, and maintain business tools technology. So first, the business website. So what comes on your mind if you heard or read the business website? So business website is a unique. It generally serves as a space of provide general information about your company or direct platform for in compare. So second, software. So collections of instructions that enables a user to interact with the computer. So for example, QuickBooks or Google Chrome or Microsoft Words or SoftWords. That is the examples of software. So third is wiki. What is wiki? So wiki is a site that designed for groups of people to quickly capture and share ideas by creating simple page and linking them together. So for example of wiki is a Wikipedia, or actually Wikipedia is considered on individual wiki, but rather a digital encyclopedia or collection of hundreds of wiki in different language. So fourth is social networking. So social networking is an online platform which people use to build social network or social relationship. So example, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Kay mostly kuman na panahon is very sa yun siya yun. Kay bali high-tech na kuman. So through Facebook or Instagram, Twitter maka-build na ka mo ng isa ka relasyon kay biskan gani layo pwede ka mo mag-chika or what naman mas social networking kay makatabang sa bigid siya sa mga tao tungod kay yaon bisan layo ka pwede ka maka lang isa ka business kay tungod may iyo relationship na through sa Facebook or Instagram pa or Twitter. So that's it. Fifth is line telephone. So what is line telephone? So importante sad ang line telephone pero most of the business yaon sagid ang line telephone lalo na mga dagko ng mga business or company kay anytime may motawag or what mas easy na og direct dahil sa ila company na ono ba ang mga pangutana or kailangan nila unoy kinahanglan sa ila business. So kinahanglan may line telephone kay mas easy sa kuman kay mas lalo na kuman ng mga high-tech na kuman ang panahon. So need ang line telephone. So last is email. So ang email is isa ka way sa isa ka business kay anything na may mo mga pangutana or yung apply ka sa isa ka business pwede mo sa ila i-email tapos kailangan sa pag email mo is formal na nimo pag-deliver ng message gayud kibali kay para mas ma-impress and makadawat ng imo email. So that's it.
What is Point Sales System or POS? POS means Point of Sales. A point of sales or point of purchase is where you ring up customers. When customers check out online, walk up to your checkout counter or pick out an item from your stand or both. They are the point of sales. Your point of sale system is the hardware and software that enable your business to make those sales. POS hardware software. System software is a type of computer program that is designed to run a computer's hardware and application program. Software setting or computer program. System hardware is a general term for various physical components of a computer system. It includes all the parts inside the computer case, such as a CPU, hard, and etc. Hardware, general or computer system, physical computer, mahawidan o makita na siya. Cash register. The official definition of the term cash register is a business machine that usually has a money drawer, indicates the amount of each sale, and records the amount of money received. A cash register log transaction that occur in your store, creating a records of the money coming in and going out. Cash register machine or money drawer, receive ang resibo. What is the difference between a cash register and a POS? The fundamental difference between a cash register and a POS is that cash register are built to manage sales and sales alone. POS systems, on the other hand, act as the nerve center of your small business, integrating those sales in a way that helps you understanding like what your most popular product are. Mobile POS, a mobile point of sale system, also known as an MPOS or point of sales app, turns a smartphone or tablet into a cash register. This allows merchants to accept payment virtually anywhere. All you need is a device, the MPOS platforms, and an internet connection. Mobile POS, pwede magbayad through mobile phone or tablet. Mag-download ka ng apps. Example, GCash, Paymaya, Shopify, etc. Tablet points of sales, POS. Software turns your iPad or Android tablet into a handheld POS system. These systems make it possible for you to process payment curbside at off-site events or even help the lines at your store. Tablet POS o mobile POS, same na sila ng categories. Tablet POS and mobile POS, same na sila ng processes. Point of sales or POS. Terminal is a computerized replacement for a cash register. which can process credit and debit cards. A customer needs to enter a card PIN to complete the transaction using the POS terminal. Terminal POS computerized replacement cash register process ng credit debit cards. Cloud-based point of sales is a type of point of sale system where information for transaction processing comes from a remote cloud service. In general, POS refers to the place where purchases happen. For instance, at a cashier's Thank you for watching.